Scott Snyder, I have to ask, what's your beef with Absolute Batman? You let him have the first few comics to Aura Farm, and ever since then, it's been nothing but pain and agony for our baby boy Bruce. It took Bane, a villain that already isn't really known for being particularly small. You took the slider and moved it all the way up to quadruple XL. He looks less like a luchador and more like a kaiju. Had Batman hit a new level of pain and despair, like he's on his knees with 3 out of 4 of his limbs disconnected from the Wi-Fi. Took it from there and said, you know what, maybe now it's time for him to really start suffering. And then took one of his lifelong childhood best friends and turned him into whatever the hell this thing is. Those of you who haven't been reading the Absolute Batman comics, which by the way, I really recommend you do, they're great. In the Absolute universe, Bruce was not born into a billionaire wealthy family. So a lot of his best friends are neighborhood kids that he grew up with. But that we as people who are familiar with the Batman mythos would know them as members of his rogues gallery. People like the Riddler, Two-Face, Penguin. And one of his friends is Waylon Jones, the guy that we know as Killer Croc. He gets kidnapped and turned into whatever the hell this monster is. Dude, his teeth are going all the way down to his pits. Calling him Killer Croc is putting it a bit lightly. This is basically a dragon. Dude, over the years, this Batman is going to wind up having such ridiculous feats under his belt because somebody thought it would be a good idea to start handing out gym memberships to his rogues gallery. The running trend in Absolute Batman is that they take every one of his villains and make them bigger and scarier. I love it.